Alright, hello! As you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to be checking out Frieren Beyond Journey's End. I actually don't know too much about this anime. The only thing I know is that it's A, really popular, and B... I only know A. So, I only know A, it's super popular, and B, my old roommate was like really nagging me to watch it, so I decided why not incentivize myself to watch this show by reacting to it and kind of just sharing my thoughts about it online. I haven't even read the synopsis for it. I honestly don't even know what it's about. I can't even differentiate if it's like a fantasy or if it's an isekai, but I kind of like that. I kind of just want to like raw dog my way into this and kind of just like jump straight into it without knowing anything. I also have a new camera setup, so I no longer feel congested, and I feel a little less awkward. Okay, and like I said, I don't really know anything about this show. I don't even know the main characters' names, or any of their names for this matter. I do like the designs from what I'm seeing. I see this guy with the red hair, he seems cool. The main character who looks like the white-haired girl. Oh, there's a white-haired boy too. Yeah, the white-haired girl seems cool. The openings by Yoasobi. I'm kind of excited. Okay. My experience with isekai is okay. I don't have many experiences with isekai. I think with a lot of isekai, I tend to always start it and then kind of just not go. Okay, I need to read this. But as I was saying, with isekai, I tend to always start it and never like go all the way through. So part of doing this like video series, hopefully with Frieren, is besides the fact that okay, objectively, it'll probably be good objectively. It's just that subjectively and like with my mindset, it's just always hard for me to like get through an entire series. Especially one that has a lot of hype around it. I tend to always just wait for the hype to die down. But I think that by watching these creating these videos and stuff, it can incentivize me to get through the series a lot faster, maybe, and kind of just keep up with it and keep up with like all of the discourse surrounding it and kind of just be a part of that conversation that I haven't really been a part of with weekly shows in a while. Okay, sorry. Let's read. This says, at the northernmost end of the continent, I arrived at the place that the people will call heaven. Okay. The land where souls rest. Many souls gather there, and I spoke with friends who once fought alongside me. Flam, the legendary mage. Okay. So that's Flam. Hopefully that's a character in the series, not just a quote by a random stranger. That'd be kind of weird. Oh, Frieren. That's how you pronounce it. Frieren. Okay, I'll try to remember that. The guy on the left, I think he's a dwarf, what a basic dwarf looks like. I think. And then Frieren is an elf. Okay, so they defeated the Demon King. This is kind of hard. It's kind of hard to guess what's like about to happen if you don't know the first thing about this show, but I kind of like it. The life ahead of you will surely be... I really like the soundtrack. I think the sound director was Evan Call, from what I recall. I just saw it in the opening, and I remember that name being attached to... I want to say Violet Evergarden, but I'm not sure. Ooh, okay, Parade. Dude, sometimes I think I'm highly delusional. Oh, okay. His name is Himmel. Aizen. Okay, Aizen is the warrior. Hold on. So Aizen's the warrior. Heiter is the priest. Okay, and then Frieren is the mage. I was just saying, like, I sometimes, like, live in my delusions, and I kind of just imagine myself in, like, these extravagant places, like a parade and stuff. That'd be kind of cool to just one day be part of the parade, like, waving to everyone. See, like, wouldn't it be cool to, like, be part of the festivities and not just watching it? Maybe it's because I live such a boring life. Okay, so it seems like in this show, the Demon King was already defeated. I mean, that's what they said. So I wonder what the conflict is gonna be. Oh, and it's not isekai. So I think it's pure fantasy. Okay, yeah, so forget everything I said about isekai. What's over? Are they gonna part ways? 10 years. I have seen a resurgence in a lot of shows where the storyline is like after they defeat the Demon King, what's gonna happen next? I'm just saying. I think it's interesting. God, that's me. It feels so gross laughing with them. Like I'm one of them. I like the vibes. Red flag. That's a red flag. What's gonna happen? Okay. I don't know. Brother gives me red flag vibes. I hope he lives. Oh, that looks so good. Chicken karage. That looks so good. But yeah, that brother, I don't know. I don't know. 50 years. One of them is probably like 300 years old. Everything just gives me like bad vibes all of a sudden. Like something's about to go wrong. I don't want it to though. But the guy was nowhere on the cover. The brother, Himmel, sus, sus. I tell you. Okay, I think maybe they're just parting ways. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, that's what I thought. I think time moves a bit differently. Like elves probably live like hundreds of years and stuff. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's not all bad. I'm just overreacting. I'm in the process of watching AOT. I trust nothing. Yours might be a trifling thing. So how long do they live? Until like 1,000? This makes my eyes hurt. I imagine she was bargaining in that shot, but you just hear like 3. Oh, that's kind of cool. Why am I thinking of The Legend of Zelda right now? I've never even played The Legend of Zelda. But right now, what's popping in my head is Tears of the Kingdom. Her hair, I did not know her hair was that, like, long and wide. Wait, just looking for Shadow Dragon horns, I think? I haven't seen a Shadow Dragon. I need to summon a repellent for my haters. Oh, so, did 50 years just pass? What the hell? That's kind of cool. Okay. So I wonder if this is a show where time is going to keep passing like progressively all throughout. Kind of like okay, I have no example, but a couple other shows where I think are adjacent to what I'm trying to describe is like maybe like Kino's Journey or I haven't seen it, but To Your Eternity. Kind of like shows like that where it's kind of like a traveler. Sorry, what? I missed it. Who is this? Is that the brother? Oh, I don't even. I should have remembered the names. Is that the brother, Himmel? I think so. Yeah, the way he talks. Oh wow. So that's what was gonna happen. God, old people make me so emotional. Only in shows though. Not in real life. Actually, yeah, in real life. Wait, so he had a shadow dragon horn? What happened? Or I don't know. Probably. I've never thought about that. Are they fussier when they're balder? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, they're the same. Oh, the priest is older. But the warrior guy looks to be the same age, I think. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, Aizen hasn't changed at all. Oh yeah, he's a dwarf. Yay! I got it right. I'll start crying if it goes the emotional route, I swear. Ah, so sad. Ah, I don't even know what to say. It's just so sad. So beautiful, too. I love a show with good vibes. Don't die, old man. What is he on? What the Wow, I'm so sad. Ah, that's okay. Ah, I still left wondering like what's the whole like overarching plot of the show. But very beautiful prologue. Wow. Well, they spent 10 years adventuring together. I went damn. Usually I'm pretty weak and this would get me to cry, but I think it's cuz I'm self-conscious right now cuz I'm pressing record. I think that's the only reason. But I still feel it. I still feel like the beauty of it all and I'm just trying to take it all in. No, the bishop's leaving too? Why? He looks fine though. I'm scared of dying. Mmm. Mmm. So is she gonna start like a new journey? But towards what? Ah. I think it's all starting to come together, maybe. If the first episode is just meant to be like a whole setup towards what the show is gonna be, is maybe the show is gonna be kind of like yeah, kind of like the shows I was describing earlier, like Kino's Journey, Violet Evergarden. Now, yeah, Violet Evergarden and To Your Eternity, maybe. But who knows? It could just be a pure action like oriented show as well. Goodbye, Aizen. Mata. What's that drawing on the side? Is that a tombstone? Like right underneath that tree? Episode 1, The Journey's End. It's dead. 20 years after the death of Himmel, the hero, on the outskirts of the holy city of Strahl, the Holy Lands. And there she is. I think that's her. Thus begins the new journey. Heitzer is the priest, right? Yeah. Dude, he still looks good for his age. The other guy, Himmel, aged pretty badly. He aged pretty good though. I would say he had a glow up for his age. Why is the priest with the little girl? Sus. I'm just kidding. Yeah, why did you come to visit him? This was after 20 years, I believe. So, let's hear it. Is it her? Ooh. Damn. Oh. I think that's valid. What is this other request? Let's hear it. So, unearthed from the tomb, the grimoire is said to contain spells of resurrection. Interesting. This is part of why I'd like you to decipher it. Okay, so we have immortality and resurrection. Okay. Where is this going? Yeah, why do you want it deciphered? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Is he scared of dying? Yeah. Sometimes I feel like people say like the older you get, the more you have to live for. So, which makes it tough. Besides the holy text. Yes, I can. As a priest in like these parties, sorry if I'm not like too familiar with like I don't know like D&D or how these work, but what does the priest usually do? Is the priest usually like the healer? Okay. So her name is Fern. When I can blast a hole in that rock? Wow. Oh! Ah, that would have been cool though. That would have been cool. It's close. What? Oh, it's done. All right. Okay, so that was episode 1 of Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. I think episode 1 kind of just established a lot of like the cast and the characters and kind of the whole vibe of the show. I felt it was really beautiful. It was a lot slower than what I thought. Um, I did think it would be more like journey oriented, but I did think there would just be a bit more action. But at least based off the first episode, that does not seem to be the case. I really liked a lot of the atmosphere and just a lot of like the sound design that went into this show because it really just encapsulated me into the setting of the world. And we kind of got the main premise ish, I assume, so far of what's going to happen. We just have Frieren, who I assume is probably going to take on Fern as an apprentice mage. And right now they're looking for like the book that has immortality and resurrection to it. Other than that, not too much so far, so that's not too much to go off of. I don't know if the show is really gonna like I don't think the show is gonna be the type to like spoon feed us all of the information and like where it's going. I imagine maybe just based off of the vibe of the first episode, maybe it'll be a lot more metaphorical in nature and a lot more like metaphorical in terms of like what's happening in the story and what we can expect going forward, to not necessarily be like just shown to us, but maybe like interpreted as well. But I'm not sure. This is only episode 1 out of, I think this show is going to be 28 episodes. Well, like 24, but then they had like the 4 episodes combined into one. So 28-ish episodes. 20 what? Okay. The show is going to be like 28 episodes, so it's still just the beginning of like, you know, a lot could really happen from here on out. Yeah, I don't really know too much about what to expect. I thought it was a really good establisher episode. Hopefully, as I get to know these character names and just a lot more about like the setting and world and become more accustomed towards the show, I'll have a lot more commentary to say. But for now, I can say that it was a good start. And I look forward to watching the next episode. Goodbye.